Rockets versus the Jazz. These games are getting hard to watch. These games are really getting hard to watch. Another disappointing one. Another disappointing defeat. I mean, and I don't even know where to start, man. I'm really not liking what I see. Raphael Stone and Tillman Fertitta has really ruined my team. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? My bad. I had to turn down the music. My bad, bro. Mic check, mic check. What it sound like? What it sound like? Yeah, man. Tillman Fertitta and Raphael Stone have really they messed up my team. I used to love this team, man, and now I'm starting to hate even watching this team. You know, like I'm really starting to hate what I see with this whole team. Everything. Bad habits. Nobody playing defense. They play when they want to play. Nobody really being held accountable for being bad, and just look like they just out there just free falling. Like it's getting bad. Something really have to give real soon. If not, then we in for a long season. Long season. We barely halfway through the season. Nobody's playing together. It's all 1 for 1 and one for, all for one. It ain't all for one, It's 1 for 1. Everybody's trying to get their own. I don't know what happened with Jabari at the end of the game. Looked like he left the bench. I don't know if he was benched or was he hurt. But it looked like Tate came in and really seemed like he chose to close the game with Tate instead of Jabari. Now, Jabari did have a bad game. He had a bad game. But if you're a rookie, you're going to have bad games. You can't bench your rookie like that. Like, not for a guy that just came back in. Jabari probably feel like he's been part of this whole losing streak, and then he get benched one game because Tate come back. Now Tate was having a good game. I'm not gonna lie. Tate was having a good game, but figure out a way to keep Jabari on the court with Tate. You don't have to just outright bench Jabari. I don't get it. Like when he need to bench guys, he don't bench them. You know what I'm saying? Like when he bench guys, it's the wrong guys he bench. And then he even went and closed with Garrison Matthews over Jabari. I seen Garrison Matthews come in and close over Jabari. Jabari was off. He was off. I'm not gonna front. He was having a bad game. But those are the type of games you just gotta let him work through them. It's not like he have those games often. It's not like he was on a 5-game slump like this. When Jalen was slumping and only putting up 12, 14 points, he didn't bench Jalen. He didn't bench Jalen. I think our backcourt got too much freedom to do what they want. We was used to complain about one Harden. Now we got like 2 Hardens because both of them don't play no defense and they'd rather score. They'd rather just get a bucket. Now, I'm kind of relieved that Jalen did end up seeing the bottom of the hoop this go round. Like he's kind of breaking out of his little slump. But he did it kind of at the detriment of the team. He was just chunking up shots. Like this game was just all around bad. It was all around bad for me. I just hate what I'm seeing. Some got to give, man. Some got to give. Jalen, he was just chunking up bad shots, but he was going to the hole and probably getting aggressive. He started getting some foul calls for him. But it was too late. And then what concerns me is our defense is so bad, it made no adjustments. They made one adjustment. And you know when they made that adjustment? To stop marking him from getting 50. He already got 49. How about start doing that when he got 28, 29? Start doubling him. Don't double him just to get him from holding getting 50. Come on. Oh, now we gonna be prideful now because he almost got 50 on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just dumb. Why not start doubling this dude when he got 29, 30 points? Try to keep him from getting to 50 or 45. You start doubling him just to get him so he won't make y'all look bad. And he got 50 to get 50. Then you want to double him? Come on. What are we doing? This whole team is a wreck. Bottom line. Rockets fans, I'm sorry. Y'all have to go through this. I'm sorry that we have to come in this chat every game and we all bickering. Look at the chat. We all bickering amongst ourselves, man. Like, because this team is so torn apart that we all thinking we need to go a different direction because there's so many loose ends that ain't none of us really wrong at the end of the day. We all making valuable good points at the end of the day. This team is just all the way bad. It's bad. Starting from the coaches in the front office all the way down to the ball boy. Clutch even bad now. They got Clutch bad. Clutch be missing dunks and stuff halftime off the trampoline. He be missing and stuff now. Like, what's up, Clutch? Do we got to bring Turbo back? I like the Turbo anyway. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm really like, I don't know. I guess we can go over some stats, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. Yeah, we was on the back-to-back. But I'm not Fizzicado. I know what I'm seeing. You know what you're seeing. We seeing selfish play by everybody. We seeing guys not on the right page. Eric Gordon, he was right. There's no improvement. Jalen Green and the KPJ are bad on defense, and they hog the ball on offense. It's like nobody pays attention to the scouting report. Nobody pays attention to the scouting report. So, I don't know. I really don't know how we gonna fix this. At some point in time, we got to get some tangible guys over here that can play. Time running out. Y'all worried about 2024 and we don't have a draft pick in 2024. It look like it's going to be way past 2024 before we be even in contention again. You know what I'm saying? So, buckle up. Unless something really major happens to where... Bro, buckle up. This is about to be ugly. It's been ugly. It's going to get uglier. Real talk. Let's look at some stats, man. Let's look at some stats. Here we go. Once again, we lost 131-114 to the Utah Jazz. Larry Markkinen had 49 points on us. A career high, of course. Tyler Hero dropped almost 50 on us too. Career high. It's getting laughable, man. It's getting laughable. Here we go. Jabari Smith, he only played 20 minutes. He was 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 4 from the three-point line. He took no free throws. He had 5 rebounds. He had 3 points. That's it. A negative 19. Alp was 7 for 14 from the field. He actually had a decent game. 6 for 8 from the free throw line. He had 14 rebounds. And he had 20 points. He was only a negative 1. in a game that we lost by what, 8-17. Alp was only a -1. Eric Gordon played 31 minutes. He was 3 for 6 from the field and 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. He was 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds. He was 12 points. He was a -1. KPJ, he was 8 for 22. 5 for 13 from the 3. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds. He only had 2 assists. 23 points. Ball hogging. Jalen Green played 38 minutes. He was 8 for 24. 4 for 12 from the 3. 10 for 11 from the free throw line. So he did do a good job going to the free throw line. That's about it. He had 30 points, but who cares? Somebody said, would I be happy if KPJ scored 30 and we win or we lose? Well, Jalen Green did. You just had to flip him because that's what Jalen Green did today. KJ Martin, he played 23 minutes. He was 2 for 6. He was 1 for 3 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 points, and he was a 0. Garuba was a -16 off the bench. Tari Eason was actually 2 for 5. He played 20 minutes. He was 0 for 2 from 3. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. And he was actually a +10. Jayson Tate, he was 5 for 8. He played 19 minutes. He was 1 for 2 from 3. He had only 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He had 11 points, but he was a -18. So Tari was the only guy in the plus. He was a +10. That's weird. So Tari was the only one that's affecting the game positively. He was a +10. So, bro, we got a long way. We got a long way to rebuild, man. We really got a long way to rebuild. And it's gonna be a long, tough ride up that hill, bro. It's gonna be a long, tough ride up that hill. Let's see who we got in here with us in the chat. What's good, CSG, Chop Shop Gang? What's happening? What's happening? Let's see who we got up in here. Jose Potter, what's good, Jose? Swaggy D, what's happening? Worldwide Studios, what's good? What's good? That boy Judah in the mix. What's happening, Judah? Joe Blue, what's good? Curtis Ho, what's happening? Let's see, Daniel 999, what's good? Eagles 2020, what's happening? Dan Deach, what's happening? Let's see. Who we got in here with us? Swaggy D, what's good, Swaggy D? Did I say Curtis Ho? Curtis Ho, what's happening? Usagami, what's good, Usagami? Siga Miggs, what's happening, Siga Miggs? Jamon M, what's good, Jamon M? That boy Bumper, what's happening, Bumper? Let's see. Brandon Ramos, what's good, what's happening, Brandon? Baba Shola, what's good, Baba Shola? Johnny Johnson, CSG, what's good, Johnny Johnson? Let's see. We got our boy Albert Marquin. What's good, Albert Marquin? Appreciate you for joining us over here, Albert. Let's see. Who we got in here? AI Productions. What's happening, AI Production? Let's see. Y'all boys been in here chopping it up. Zachary saying, what's happening, Zachary? What's good with it? Third Coast Alliance, what's happening, Third Coast? What's good? True Believer, what's happening, True Believer? Appreciate you for joining us over here. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let me go ahead and read off some of these comments since y'all got it all backed up, jammed up in the chat. Let's see what y'all boys talking about. Let's see. On my chat. There we go. Here we go. I'm gonna pick them around. Where I stop, nobody know. Let's see. Big B, Brandon Simpson, what's happening? He says definitely felt Tate involvement. Yeah, Tate was good tonight. Tate was straight tonight. I still don't think that we should have benched Jabari. You know, Baba Shola says Jalen was not efficient. He ain't out of the slump. That's true. I was just mainly talking about because he really, at least he got to the line tonight and put some pressure on him. We seen scores have these kind of nights, but at least they get to the line and it pushes them up to 30. That's type of James Harden game. He kind of had a James Harden game tonight. Him and KPJ, but KPJ wasn't getting to the line like Jalen. Joe Blue said, I said Tate did play horrible, but the game overall was just bad. Nothing really to look at to come out satisfied from this game. Facts. Eagles 2020 says he was the G League Coach of the Year last year with the Vipers. You talking about Coach after? Yeah. J-Mon M says Markkanen was Jabari's man to defend. I mean, Jabari sat down in the fourth quarter and Markkanen still had, 17 points in the fourth quarter. So Markkanen was burning everybody, not just Jabari. You know, not just Jabari. Judah says J-Mon. It's the first time I seen him bench a starter for not producing, but I bet he won't dare bench Green like that. True. Or KPJ. That's what I'm saying. It's not all equal. It's not all equal. They not treating them boys equal. We see what the love at. We see who really they catering the offense too, or the whole team too. Curtis Ho says Joe Blue, I would have to hold you back there. That's not what you said. You said Tate didn't make an impact. See what I mean? This team got us fighting amongst ourselves. You feel me? AI Productions, he said we just way too soft on the defensive end, especially our backcourt, and that's facts. That's big facts, man. That's big facts. Eagles 2020 says Coach Abdel has a G League championship too. Yeah, he do. Joe Blue says 11 points for Tate ain't bad, but it ain't great either. That's facts. I didn't expect too much from Tate. I didn't even expect him to do that much, truthfully. I didn't expect him to do that much. Let's see. J-Mon M says Judah, who is he going to bench him for? Christopher? We don't have any shooting guards better than Green, and Green still put up 30 even though he had a bad game. Blame Stone then. Blame Stone. He the one picked these guys. Christopher, he the one picked them. I don't think it's a loss on Christopher though, but still, like, he the one that picked these guys. I think a Trey Murphy was there. A Cam Thomas was there. It was some guys there to get that Christopher picked. Now, did he go for it just because he was Jalen Green's homie? Starting to kind of look like it. Brandon Roma says the games are unwatchable at this point. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Bumper says heads need to roll. Yeah, they do. Oh, I had just read a tweet when I was on Twitter just now. It was saying that basically a lot of this stuff needs to be put on Stone because Stone really is hampering Silas. Stone really like to micromanage guys' minutes, rotations, the whole nine. Like Frank always says, man, they don't trust Silas to do much with. That's why they didn't let him hire his own coaching. That's why they didn't let him do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why. That's something to look at, bro. That's something to look at. Stone is the one that's kind of putting this all together. From what I hear, a reliable source saying that Stone put this together, and Stone is the one that's micromanaging everything. They saying that Stone is the one that's in love with KPJ. He feel like KPJ is the one to bring him back to the promised land, basically. So Stone is the one that's putting all his eggs in the KPJ basket, not Silas. So, bro, we watching a disaster, a catastrophe right now. It's a train wreck ready to happen. What's happening? Y'all having trouble with the stream? What's going on with the stream, brother? It's trippy. Oh, man. Jose Potter says you get kicked out to the next video. What? They kicked you out. They kicking everybody out the stream. It said, okay, Jose says I keep getting random ads, and it says the video is over and going to the next video. Stream ends randomly, but when you reload, it's all good. What? Why is it doing that? Y'all want me to stop it? Y'all want me to stop the stream and redo it? Cause I can. Maybe it's a faulty stream. Happened 3 to 4 times now. Oh, Frank. What's up, Frank? You see it too? It's happening too? That have to be a YouTube issue. Nah, bro, that ain't me, Johnny. That ain't me, bro. You see, I'm always good over here, Johnny. You know that I ain't got the Mickey D's Wi-Fi, bro. I'm good on my end, dog. I'm good on my end. I don't know why it's skipping though. Hey man, y'all want me to take? I'm gonna restart the stream, bro. I'm gonna restart it. It gotta be something YouTube doing, dog. It gotta be something YouTube doing. My bad, bro. I'm gonna restart the stream, man. I'm sorry. I gotta restart it. Frank, you gonna come up or not before I start the stream so I can get you in here? Man, why every time we start slandering Silas or slandering the team, something always end up going with the stream, dog? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is going on? What's going on? Okay, not tonight. All right, bro. Let me read. Is the stream still tripping for anybody out there? Let me know. I'm gonna restart it if it's still tripping, bro. Dan D says I expect Silas is in charge of the stream. He in charge of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's better now. Okay, good now, I think. Okay, let me know if it started tripping again, man. Like, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I swear that ain't on my end. Maybe YouTube doing an update or something, or it got us tripping. But yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling. Single mix FT to paying off YouTube. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, bro, we're gonna go ahead and get on to it. Let's see. Frank says, yeah, Single mix basketball part, and I did a pregame space this afternoon. Yeah, they was telling me about that. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that space. But yeah, man. So let me take a quick temperature of the room. Is anybody getting worried about Jalen Green? Is it just me? Is it just Frank? I think Frank, he's starting to worry about Jalen Green a little bit. Is it a sophomore slump that he's going through, or does it just seem like he's probably just looking like he's gonna be an inefficient, shot chucking, low IQ type guy? He gonna have to do this type of thing every time to get 30 points. He gonna have to go to the line 15 times to get 30. You know, it's starting to look, I'm starting to get kind of worried. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I really am. Let's see. Aaron Lee says 100%. Facts. Frank says, yeah, I'm worried a bit. Swaggy D says yes. Chatman says, I'm worried he's a bust. I don't think he's a bust, but I don't know if he's going to be that Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. We need to pause on all of those takes right for now. We really need to pause on all of those because my man ain't looking like he going to be that. Sigel Mix says, I still believe in Jalen. I still believe in him too, but I'm not sure if he's going to be that otherworldly type guy. he got a long way to go. He got a long way to go. Dan D says Green has officially regressed. I agree. Keith, what's good, Keith? Keith says, yep. Joe Blue says, I'm worried. Javon M says, I've been worried about Jalen Green since the draft. I wanted Mobley. Oh man, here we go. Eagle 2020 says he just shot chucking now. Looking like it. That's what it's looking like, fam. Like for real. Usagami says Jalen been regressing so far currently. Chatman says dude looks like a Junior Smith right now. J.R. Smith. Man, not J.R. Smith. Frank says I'm hoping he's not just a bucket. That's facts. He needs to be able to stop a bucket. Bumper says they have all checked out. Yeah, I think so too. Jose says Jalen is a KPJ clone. I'm worried. Aaron Lee, he says he's a really good scorer, but low IQ, selfish play style, and inconsistent. I'm the haters that we was calling haters starting to look right. Baba Shola says Jalen did not work on his game during the offseason. He was busy traveling. He is not a star yet. He should know. That's facts. But we was being called haters because we pointed that out. We was being called haters. Javon M says Devin Booker is Jalen Green's ceiling. I hope he get to be as good as Devin Booker. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not even no show of bro on that path yet. He just too inefficient, too ball dominant. He just want to chunk him. Joe Blue says Jalen has been 33% from the field for a minute now on the regular. Yeah, that's sad. That's a 3-point shot. DF the guard, what's happening? He says, I think it's a mixture of poor coaching, lack of strength, discipline, as well as sophomore slump. That's facts. How much you think is this on Silas? Maybe Silas didn't just hurt my dude. Jalen used to walk with a swagger. Last year, even though he was going through his thing, you know, he came out, like Frank said, I am a bucket. He came out a bucket. And he never looked like he lost his swagger or his edge, his chip on his shoulder. This year looked like it's starting to get to him. Brandon Raymond says he looks fatigued. That's facts. Gamer Fam, what's good, Gamer Fam? He says he needs to get stronger. Everybody needs to get stronger on our team. Bari, Sengun, KPJ, KJ Martin. Everybody needs to get stronger. They need to get on a good protein diet this off season. Go in the weight room, live in the weight room. They need to live in the weight room and live in the gym. That's what they need to do. They need to be gym rats because they got a long way to go. They all are rough around the edges. Nobody have a true polished NBA game. Who's the most polished player on our team NBA wise? Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, the most polished player we got, and he looks sporadic at times. That's crazy that he's the most polished player we have. Dan D says J.M. Booker, that's pretty high ceiling. Facts. Keith says he's not a generational talent. We seen guys like him all scoring, but nothing else. I'm hoping you wrong, Keith. I'm hoping you wrong, brother. Jonas Cold Pepper, what's good? He says until Silas is gone, we really don't know what Jalen or any of these guys are. That could be a fair assessment, bro. That's why I said, how much you think Silas got to do with this? Usagami says poor coaching and slump is definitely the main reason, not to mention lack of point guard too. That could be a factor. You right. J-Mon M says, yeah, but have the Suns won a championship with Booker? That's the goal. It's always about chips. They did get close, though. Aaron Lee says if you had one choice to do something, what would you do? Fire Silas, trade a player. I got to see the players play under somebody else before I just give up on the players. So, yeah, I'll have to fire Silas. I will have to fire Silas before I get rid of, well, is it any player? Because I would give my right leg to get EG gone a while back. But if you're talking about like one of our supposedly cornerstone players like Sengun or Jalen or Jabari, maybe KPJ, I get rid of Silas before I get rid of any one of them because I want to see them guys play in a better system. Maybe it's the system and maybe it's the coach. You know, I think that's more likely the ordeal that is. Maybe it's the system and coach. They got all of these guys. Do you be seeing our spacing? Or our guys just lack IQ? It seemed like, did we go for the dumb jocks of it? Like the uber athletic basketball player that wasn't very bright in school, that really didn't perform well academically. And I hate to say that because that got racial undertones to it like a mug, and I know it do. But the way these guys play is like they really don't grasp the game. Like simple stuff, like the simplest of the simplest stuff, like they just don't grasp the game at all. Like it's not computing in between the brains. They can't think on the fly quick enough. It's like, I don't know, they remedial. You know, did we get a bunch of remedial guys or what? Chatman says, I don't know if it's the offensive system, but didn't JG have b-ball IQ coming out of the draft? I never really heard he had high b-ball IQ, but I ain't never heard he was dumb. So, I don't know. Maybe it's the coaching just got these guys looking lost. Maybe it's the coaching, man. We're going to have to say it's the coaching till we see something else. Swaggy D says, I believe in Jalen, but I think the guys are tired of silence without saying it. Maybe they are all losing. Maybe all the losing is getting to them. Yeah, I agree. It could be that. It really could be that. And Jabari haven't even been here long. The thing I worry about is Jalen getting used to losing, because he's not even seeming like he's upset after half of these games. It's like, I think the last game he went and posted on Instagram that he had so many such and such points after we got blown out by the Knicks or somebody. Like, is bro really grasping the magnitude of his career right now and where he can lead? Is he going down the correct path or the wrong path? You know, I don't know if it's clicking to him. Dan Deach says, J-Mon, championship or not, Booker is one of the best players at his position. They still going at it about Booker. King 98, what's good? He say, hey, I missed it or didn't catch it. How does the Turkish fans think that Jabari was a racist against LP? Oh, because the last game, LP missed a defensive assignment or something, and he told Coach Lucas, take his ass out regarding LP. Now, I don't know how they gonna say that's racist. I just call that holding your teammate accountable. You know, I don't know how they saying he's racist, but you know, those Turkish guys, they extremists. No offense to any of my Turkish fellas in here, but they ride or die about they Sengun, bro. It's like you diss they whole country when you diss Sengun. They don't play that. They don't play that at all. You know, they don't play that. Dan D says, J-Mon, I really wanted Mobley. Yeah, I was a Mobley mob too, but we got Jalen. So we got to live with it. Usagami says, King, what is that gossip? I don't know. That is some gossip, ain't it? That's some gossip for real. All Bumper got to do is say is fire, silence. Maybe that's all we got to do, bro. We seen coaches come in and really change the whole program. I'm assuming if a coach come, he's going to want to change everything up. A coach cannot be liking what he's seeing from this team. If a coach come, a real coach that knows ball, he's got to want to break all this up. All of this nonsense, it can't go on. A real coach going to come in here and crack a whip and get this ship in order. And that's what we need. We need somebody that's strong-minded, strong backbone, strong-willed, respectable, got cachet, that these guys are going to feel like, okay, coach know what he's talking about, not Silas that's really almost lackadaisical at heart. Too friendly. That's what we need. FN Rafa, what's good? FN Rafa says, what coach do y'all think can make the team better? Right now, Rafa, seems like any coach can do better than what Silas is doing. True or false? Seems like any coach can do better than what Silas is doing right now. But realistically, I'm still holding out. I might be crazy. Maybe Boston really got Udoka in their plans, but if Udoka can't get back to Boston, go give him a run. Quinn Snyder, I'm not opposed to Quinn Snyder. People always throw out Mark Jackson, but I'm not really familiar with Mark Jackson like that. I'm not really sure if Mark Jackson still fit the modern day mode of a coach. You know, he more of a 90s basketball coach. Mark Jackson is. But you never know. You never know. So Kenny Atkinson, he's over there on the Warriors bench right now. Maybe Kenny Atkinson, he went through this rebuild with the Brooklyn Nets. But the Brooklyn Nets GM and stuff, they probably wasn't micromanaging the hell out of Atkinson like apparently Stone is doing to Silas. If the reports are true, if the rumblings are true, Stone is micromanaging the hell out of this team to where minutes, rotations, everything. So maybe we might owe Silas a little bit of apology. Chatman says we have to see what these guys look like under a different coach at the very least before trading early first round picks, and for God's sake, let him choose his own staff. For sure. Sigamig says the basketball IQ does concern me. It is concerning, bro. It is concerning. Like, it seems like nobody reads the floor. Nobody gives what the defense take them. You know, give them. Nobody take what the defense gives them. And so they all over, look this. No, that's what it is. Alan Luna says Turk should hold LP accountable. And not all of them. Shola says KJ Martin's worked out at Rico Hines' gym during the offseason with Paul George, Siakam, Harden, Pat Bev, Draymond, and etc. That's why he improved. Where was Jalen? In Milan, painting his fingernails on riding on a cabana boat or something. I don't know. He wasn't there. Let's see. J Money said, oh, the stream skipping again. Oh, man, what is going on? Oh, man, that boy. Let's see. Let me see. I'm going to have to start it over. Stream is still skipping. All right, I'm gonna start it over, bro. Sorry about that.